What's up, everyone? Eddie Mercado here with BloodyElbow.com, and I'm about to speak with the gentleman Josh Hill ahead of his World Series of Fighting 32 Bantamweight Championship fight against Marlon Moraes. This is the second time these guys have faced each other. The first time was just under a year and a half ago, in which Moraes took a unanimous decision victory. But it was a pretty competitive bout all the way through. So these guys are about to tangle again, and we're going to talk to Josh and see, what's been going on in the past year and kind of where he's at and what has he changed up for this fight.
Hello.
Mr. Josh Hill.
How's it going, man?
How you doing, sir? Eddie Mercado here with Bloody Elbow.
What's happening?
Oh, not too much, not too much. You got a huge world title fight coming your way at the World Series of Fighting 32 on July 30th. Now, it's going to be a rematch with Marlon Moraes. You've faced him once, and you went all 5 rounds with him. And since then, you've won 3 straight. And I'm sorry, you won 4 straight. You won 4 straight, and you're about to go for that crown again. So thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. And what have you been doing in the past year and a half or so since you first fought Marlon?
Just keeping busy, man. I wanted to keep busy. I wanted to get as many fights as I could. So I fought him in February last year, and I fought I think I had 4 times last year in total. I fought in May, and then I fought again in August, and I fought in December, and I just fought in April of this year. So I've been on a roll. I've just been, keeping active, and that's what I wanted to do, man. Just keep getting, that ring time, keep racking up wins, and getting better every fight, and finally get that rematch now. So I'm pumped.
Awesome, man. Well, let me ask you this first. How did you get your nickname, the Gentleman? Where did that come from?
Actually, my great uncle was a pro wrestler in the WWE back in the day, back in like the 70s, and he went by a bunch of different names, but his most famous name was Gentleman Jerry Valiant. Okay. And he was part of the Valiant Brothers, and they were the tag team champs at one point. So yeah, he got a pretty big name at one point back then, and he wrestled guys like Hogan and Flair and all those guys back then. So I was just joking around with my uncle and my dad one day, and I said, "You should go by Gentleman Josh Hill," like he did, and he's kind of stuck.
Okay, I dig it. All right, so you fought Marlon Moraes once, World Series of Fighting 18, and you found some real early success in that first round. I mean, you were tagging him, and you even busted his nose open, which I think it broke his nose. I'm not sure if it broke it or not, but you definitely busted it open. Now,
Yep.
What's your kind of assessment on that fight? What do you think caused you to lose the unanimous decision?
I think a lot of people kind of had me counted out in that fight. I was a big, heavy underdog. I'll probably be an underdog again in a rematch, but I think it's going to be much closer than the odds anyway. It's going to be interesting. I think they thought that I was just going to go out there and try and wrestle with them, and I thought I was kind of one-dimensional, and I think I kind of shocked them, and I caught them with a lot of stuff that they didn't really see coming. So this fight around, I'm sure they're going to be doing their homework, and then you're watching that fight and my fight since and studying me, and I'm doing the same with him. So we'll just kind of see who progressed and who could find those openings and who will make the first mistake.
Okay. Now, that fight was scored 49-46 by all 3 judges. Do you feel like you won more than just 1 round in that fight?
I thought so. I thought I won round 1. I think I gave him rounds 2 and 3. I think he didn't hit me with a lot of stuff. He just threw more volume and kind of came forward more. So he was the aggressive, more active fighter. So I gave him those rounds for sure. And I thought round 4 was very, very close, and on round 5 I thought I was winning until the end where he got the takedown. But even with the takedown, I was doing more damage trying to get back to my feet and getting back to my feet than he was just trying to keep me down. So it was really close. I think it was like a lot closer than, like, you know, I have it 49-46, but the fight was a lot closer, even if they did give him 4 rounds to 1. It wasn't like it was a blowout or anything like that. You know, if you look at the fight after, you know, I walked out of there looking, you know, like I did when I came in, and he was, you know, a bloody mess. But that obviously doesn't, you know, tell the tale of the tape all the time. Some guys, you know, just a couple shots land and you bust you up. So, but it was a very close fight, anyways.
Yeah, it was definitely competitive throughout. Now, since then, you had 2 fights outside of the World Series. You came back for a World Series fight, and then you had another fight outside of the World Series. Now, exactly, you know, what allows you to fight outside of your World Series contract?
Well, I am still fine with World Series, you know. So every fight I have outside of the World Series, I need to get permission from them. It's just I want to keep active, and they only have a limited amount of spots they can, you know, put guys in on, and you know, they're averaging, I think, about 1 card a month. And you know, there's a lot of guys on the roster, and there's not always, you know, fights for me at 135 at those times. So you know, I don't want to sit nothing on the shelf and, you know, fight once or twice a year. You know, I want to be active, you know, at least 3 times, sometimes 4 times a year. So some opportunities came up. Like the one fight was in my hometown, so I asked permission for that, and they let me do that. And the other fight, I got the opportunity to travel to Romania. So anytime I can travel in the sport and experience the world, you know, I'll jump on that. So they gave me permission to do that. And this last one was just it was in Canada, and it was a good opportunity, a good opponent. So again, I got permission, and they let me go. And then this opportunity came up, and obviously, you know, taking the title fight over anything.
Okay, so you're set to fight Moraes again, July 30th. Now, where are you training at for this fight?
I'm actually out in California right now. I'm a team alpha male.
Oh, really?
Like I'm out here pretty much. Yeah, I've been coming out here for the last probably like 2 years now, actually. Yeah, every fight I come out here now, I just got kind of like my second home. I love the training out here. I love the guys. You know, I love the weather, especially back in the winter in Canada. It sucks to train, but yeah, I just I found you know, I got, you know, comfortable here now. I really like it. The training's amazing, coach is amazing, and I feel I get better every time I leave here. So I'm back out here now for another week out here. I've been out for a couple weeks already, and then finish my camp at home, and then head out to Seattle.
Okay. Now, so you're at Team Alpha Male right now. Now, who are some of the guys you're training with? Are you training with Lance Palmer for this?
Yeah. Actually, I just finished training with Lance this morning. He's me and him are on the same card again, which is great. We've done that before. He's fighting for the title rematch as well in the co-main event, and I'm in the main event. So, you know, we're looking to bring 2 titles back home. So he's awesome training partner to have. You know, it's always fun to fight on the same card as your friends too.
Absolutely. So what are you doing differently in this training camp as opposed to the last training camp for Moraes?
I'm doing pretty much all the same things. It just I'm kind of pinpointing a little things that I want to do differently when it comes to, you know, what lost me that fight. You know, and the first time around, you know, like a little bit more forward pressure. You know, counters, not letting him just get off and not pay for anything like that. Mixing up my clinches and my takedowns better. And just, you know, little things, but overall the same work, putting in that same work, getting that same cardio. I feel strong, I feel fast, I'm light, I feel good. There's little things that I want to work on specifically just, you know, for him that we experienced last time that I want to change or I want to implement better. And that's pretty much it, man. Just putting in that hard work, like any camp. You know, it's grueling and it sucks. By the time you're done, you just want to fight already. But that's what you got to do. Put that work in, be ready, especially for a guy like Moraes.
Yeah, he's definitely dangerous for sure. Now, do you have a prediction for this fight? How do you see this panning out?
I've ran this through my head hundreds of times already, and I've had different, you know, outcomes all the time. But you know, I see my hand being raised for sure. And new champion. I could see this fight. You know, I could see it being another 5-round war like the first time, or I could see it ended pretty quick. You know, I don't know. It just depends on kind of who's going to make that first mistake, who prepared better, and who did their homework compared to the last fight, and kind of look to improve it, and get in on the opportunities like the last fight. So I don't know. Regardless of the outcome, if me as the winner, I'll take whatever I can get. The knockout, sub. Obviously, I don't want to go to decision again, but if it has to be, then I want to make it a dominant one, and leave no question in the judge's mind. Okay,
I dig it. Now, so with a win, would you give Marlon an immediate rematch?
That's not up to me. That's up to the World Series, but I can almost guarantee it that if I get that win, then we'll have a trilogy match for sure. Probably, I'm assuming probably before the end of the year, if not around the end of the year, early next year. But yeah, 100%. I get the win. For sure they're going to want to do a trilogy, and I understand why wouldn't they want to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now you got any sponsors or any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I'm working on my sponsors right now. There's a couple in the works, and a couple that have stuck with me for a while now. Laguna, Kamara Wear, Tip Top Sewing. All my team back home and my team out here that's been helping me and get ready. All my coaches, my gyms, Vision Quest MMA, Parabellum, Team Alpha Male. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My family and friends for supporting me, and thanks to you guys for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime. And thank you for taking out the time to speak with us. You got a huge fight on your hands, so I definitely appreciate you reserving a bit of time to speak to the media, speak to the public. And best of luck to you, man. Keep in touch.
Thanks a lot, man. Will do for sure. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
All right, take care, bud.
Bye. So there you have it, folks. Josh Hill set to take on Marlon Moraes for the second time at the World Series of Fighting 32 in Everett, Washington on July 30th, 2016. Now, go check it out if you're in the area, or you can catch it on NBC Sports Network. I believe the card starts at 9 p.m. The Bantamweight title is on the line. Go check it out. Until then, read Bloody Elbow. Follow me on Twitter at @TheEddieMercado. And be a good person.